What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty here with the final game of Week 1 of the RFL College Series Season 2, man. We've got ourselves basically a national championship game. As the national champs from last season in our first ever college series, the number 1 ranked Clemson Tigers travels to Sanford Stadium to take on the Georgia Bulldogs, who are ranked number 2. Number 1 versus number 2, man. How are you feeling about this game, Rob?
Man, I think it's going to be a great game. Pretty excited. This year though, I don't know how I feel about 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 right now, man. So nothing's solidified right now. I'm not even paying attention to the rankings right now, man. Like I was talking earlier in the Discord, man. There's some guys at the way bottom who I think are gonna be ascending soon, man. You know what I mean? So right now it's just all out war right now, man. It's the gladiators out here. You got to hold on to your spot right now, man. So hopefully these two teams show and prove tonight.
Well, Clemson win, of course, they're going to remain number 1. If Georgia wins, they will be the new number 1. And so this is a battle for the number 1 spot in the country in the RFL College Series. This is going to be a great game, that's for sure. Both of these teams, if I'm not mistaken, both of these teams won their first scrimmage game and looked very well. The biggest thing coming in this game is the battle between 2 positions, quarterback, well, 3 areas we could say here. Quarterback, especially we have some question marks. You brought up a couple question marks about Clemson's quarterback, Brandon Fecky, and just to see how he plays here today. And then for Georgia, we already seen how great Kai Cash looked in his scrimmage game. Then we look at the running back positions. Both of these running backs rank amongst the highest overalls, as Cam Perkins for Georgia, 94 overall, and Marlon Marshall for Clemson, 95 overall. That's, I believe, the second and third highest ranked overall players at that position. And then, of course, it's going to come down to defense, man. Defense is going to be big. Whose defense is going to step up against these 2 really great offenses? And we talked about the offense, about Fecky. He's got a lot of targets, but will he be able to hit them is the big question. And so with that being said, man, let's go ahead and ramble more about this game when we get to Sanford Stadium. Let us know in the chat who you guys got winning this one, Clemson or Georgia. Who will be the number 1 team when it's all said and done? Without further ado, let's get into this game. We'll meet you out onto the field.
Share your screen, I can't see your screen. It's all good. I just thought about it myself.
You crazy for this one.
Yeah, I can see it. Is Sanford? Oh, yeah.
Well, you guys hear the sound and you see the graphics. We are here as we have the battle of the number 1 and number 2 ranked team. This is the game of the week. Clemson taking on Georgia in what should be one heck of a game. Hopefully it lives up to the standards of the game you called yesterday, man. That Baylor and Ole Miss game yesterday at 42-35 victory for the Bears, man, that was crazy.
Oh yeah, that was really crazy, man. We've had several games, man, in the past week that just had the makings of classics, man. That was one of them, and hopefully number 1 and number 2 up here will not disappoint us tonight.
You could see Clemson coming out in the all-white, and as for Georgia, looking great with the gray pants and the red tops. All these teams, both of these teams, their gear has been updated to look like their submitted players wanted them to look, so everyone should be straight in terms of their gear. Making sure to keep up with that as we go on, so that way really haven't had the time to do it all at once. So we're just doing it periodically, but everything should be straight. You can see Georgia must have won the coin toss here and have elected to receive. Clemson about to kick it off, and man, who is ready for some RFL college football? I sure am. As we got Chucky there, supposed to be coaching the Bulldogs.
Oh boy.
Potter putting the ball on the tee. And we are just about ready for another game that should be another instant classic in the RFL College Series. Zamar Scruggs ready to return this one. And here goes Potter, kicking it off down the field. And the game is officially underway as Zamar Scruggs takes it out of the end zone about 2 yards deep. And he'll get it out past the 25 to the 28. Big shout out to Cam Perkins for the $5 donation. And we'll get a look at this offense led by Kai Cash. He was cash money in his first scrimmage game. What do you guys say about this guy here, Rob?
Oh man, you know I love this quarterback here, man. Been waiting to see this guy back out in the field, man. I think he really showed. Out of all the quarterbacks I've seen, man, he's one of the ones that I really like the decision making with his team, man. There are some others too, man, but this is one of the first I saw, so I got to stick with him. Kai Cash right now, man, looking for him to take over this game.
Yeah, and I mean, definitely going to have to hold up to the standards that some others set this week, especially Leo Moon throwing for 5 touchdowns. And Tyler Maul had 4 touchdowns in that game against Ole Miss just yesterday. Draw play right here, and Cam Perkins, his first carry. Is it a first down? It's close. Yard short, 9-yard gain.
And that's one of the main reasons why he's going to be so effective here tonight at quarterback. He's got a good running game here, and it's just awesome look here for this offense.
Slightly off stack formation with the receivers at the top of your screen here. Shotgun as he'll hand it off back to Perkins, and he'll have just enough for the first down, and they're actually going to mark him behind where he fell. That is a terrible spot once again. I don't know what's been going on with the spots, but that was clearly a first down for Georgia.
Yeah, man, somebody's loop isn't cleaned right now because that definitely was a first down. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, these RFL College Series refs got to get their stuff together, man. I haven't seen so many terrible spots in I don't think ever as much as this. This is crazy. I formation. Might give it back to Perkins here. And they will, and he will be stopped by the Tigers defense. And man, that's unfortunate. Definitely got to fault that on the spotting there. It should have been a new set of downs for the Bulldogs, but instead now a 3-and-out for Georgia.
Yeah, that's just great defense here by the Clemson defensive line. Got to continue to do that all night long if they want to go ahead and stun this offensive attack by Georgia, man. It's great look there by the D-line.
So Clemson, it may have been a bad spot and an unfortunate situation for Georgia, but Clemson, they're going to take it as the punting unit is out. And Georgia gets it out down the field, and this one is going to be inside the 10, down at the 5. Great punt right there as Brandon Fecky about ready to get this offense out onto the field. And you talked about Brandon Fecky. We'll get a look at him in a few here. You had some concerns about him at quarterback. As you see him right now trotting out onto the field, what's your expectations for him here tonight?
Man, you know, I got high expectations for the #1 school, man. They won it all last year off stupendous gameplay from the quarterback, obviously, and that's what carried them last year. And that's what I'm looking here. So I've kind of put a lot of weight on the shoulders of Brandon Fecky because I want him to prove to me that he's built the right player here for this dynamic here in Clemson. And I'm just not a believer until he shows me something.
Man, his size says a lot. I mean, 6'2", only 168 pounds. They're going to run the football here, and it's going to be a tackle for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. That's Campbell, able to wrestle him down.
Defense is doing a pretty good job against the run right now. This is looking like it's going to be a tight game here, man. Two powerhouses right here, number one in the country, and they got to prove that last year wasn't a fluke either, man.
It's a big-time tackle right there by Campbell. He came off, it looks like a defensive back blitz as he was over top of the slot. And I gave Brandon Fecky too much credit for his weight. I said 168 pounds. He's 162 pounds, so even smaller. And
yeah,
I mean, he's
on that weight diet.
Yeah, got to get that gym rat package. Second down and 12. Shotgun in the end zone. He's going to hand it off to Marlon Marshall again, and he powers forward past the 10 to the 11. Nice gains, 3rd and 4.
Solid run play. Great blocking by the O-line there.
So this might be the down right here where they elect to have Fecky throw the ball for the first time. But they're going to have him under center here. Watch out for Julian Barnes in the slot here. Play action, looking down the field. Fecky's going to take off, and this is something he did in the scrimmage game. First down, and he is brought down at the 21. And he may be frail, but one thing about him, he is also fast. That's a 10-yard pickup for the Tigers.
Yeah, it's very, very nice, man. When you're able to have a scrambling quarterback out here on the field doing what he does here, it's very difficult for the defense. Keeping them out here on extended downs when they should have gotten a third down stop right there. And, man, now you got to reset here, go back to the defensive board and see what you can do. This is very, very difficult to stop here, but once you can stop a scrambling quarterback, then you have a good chance. And if you don't stop him, then it might be a wrap.
And chasing him down on the tackle, that was Jaquan Taylor-Luby, the submitted prospect. About to just call him JTL. That sounds cool. Tight formation here with the offense. Look to pass, throws. That's going to be caught. Planting up the field is chalk for a first down. The tight end moving the chains.
Clemson looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, good pass right there. His first pass attempt. Well, scrambled on his first time to look to pass. Still picked up the first down. And first pass attempt picks up a first down again. And completes it. There goes a throw, and that's a dangerous one. Almost picked off.
I mean, he was standing right there in that zone right there. Fecky, I see what he was trying to do, trying to squeeze it in over him, man. That's a very dangerous pass right there. It's lucky that wasn't a superior linebacker. That might have been 60 the other way.
That's the submitted linebacker, Alfred Walker, who was able to get into the throwing lane and just took the conservative approach to swatting it down. Empty set here for the Tigers. He throws this one, and it's overthrown. I don't know how you overthrow a 6'6" tall receiver in the flats like that, but that one got away from Fecky.
Fecky's just a little bit of a gunslinger, as we're seeing in a couple of passes here, man. He's got to calm down and throw accurate dots here.
Trips to the left of Fecky here as he lines up yet again in the gun, looking to pass, getting blitzed. He's trying to scramble, and he's not out of there this time. Campbell, man, making plays. They're going to actually give him half a sack for this one. That should have been a full one credited to him, but still a great play by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, Commish, man, you know, the introduction to the scrambling quarterback, we can probably blame that on Michael Vick, man. It's just kind of catch on like wildfire at the college and pro level, man. I'm going to tell you, man, you got two types of scrambling quarterbacks. You got really good scrambling quarterbacks, and you got okay scrambling quarterbacks. And right now, man, Fecky's got to show me that he's a really good scrambling quarterback, man.
Yeah, 2 times he tried to escape out of the pocket. First time looked good. Second time, couldn't get out of there. Great job by Campbell once again. Here goes the punt. So it's coming out with 2 good defensive stops. And he'll get this one from the 21. Zamar Scruggs brought down at the 27. Zamar Scruggs, the brother of first-round draft pick Carlton Scruggs, plays defense. So interested to see what he does. Kai Cash coming back out onto the field for the first time today. Kind of got cheated out of there last time out onto the field.
The refs got to do a better job of moving those chains.
I think we got relatives of Charlie also doing the reffing here.
Yeah, right.
Not paying attention to those spots. But first down and 10 here at the 27. Back to Cam Perkins, really trying to establish the ground game. Great job bouncing off that tackle and getting extra yards, about 3-4 yards extra picked up on that 6-yard gain.
What I really like about Cam Perkins, man, is he's just always leaning forward, looking to pick up extra yardage after the first contact. As you can see right there, man, just leaning his body forward, making sure that he picked up an extra solid 2 yards on that play.
In the gun here, Kai Cash with the throw over the middle, wide open. That's going to be a first down to Zan Nasir. Spelled Zane, but his name is Zan, he said. 11-yard pickup there on his first reception.
That's a smart play there by Kai Cash, recognizing, hey, we don't have to do a lot. Just got to get 4 yards. He was just tunneled in on completing that pass right there and moving the chains.
We'll have Cash under center this time. Single back formation. Bubble screen out to Tyler Simpson as he tries to outrun him. A great gain. Gets to the 49 in Tiger territory. Looking pretty good so far. Nice little 6-yard pickup. Maybe Georgia punches it in this time. Hand off to Perkins up the middle of the field. Couldn't pull off the juke, but he gets the first down.
It looked like Clemson was all set up with the 42 look there. And, man, the offensive line is doing a great job right now for Georgia. And Cam Perkins just using that speed to cut through the hole and pick up the first down.
And Georgia looking for that number 1 spot, that's for sure. I formation at the 43-yard line. Back to Perkins, up the middle, gets a key block. And inside to 40.
Right now they're just chipping away at the fat, what they like to say down south, man. You got Thomas, Lewis, Sanborn, Copeland, and Picard helping out with that. Simpson, White, Perkins, Nasir, and Milton are going to be the weapons here for Kai Cash.
So 2nd down and 5 here for the Bulldogs, really moving the football way better than last time they were out onto the field. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, as we all saw, bad spot, ended their drive early. Making up for it here, bunch formation tight to the line of scrimmage as they look to pass again, and Kai Cash on the money. First down as he finds Nasir.
Man, you really got to just love the arm of Kai Cash and the decision-making, man. Just threads the needle right there. Knew that would be a tight squeeze and just throws a zip pass in there, man. A lot of quarterbacks we've seen throw that over the last week have just lofted that ball in there. He zips that right in there to his guy, man, and makes sure that he got that ball.
Strong formation to the right side. He'll motion Nasir over to the left. Defense trying to compensate. Counter run play, and that's going to be stuffed. No gain, they'll say. Maybe a yard.
Go ahead and look at the big beef. We got DeFranza, Hart, Goodwin, and Thomas on the D-line. Simmons, Showski, and Smith will be the linebacker core. Now we got Melendez, Washington, Muse, and Crowder as the DBs. Big shout out to the $10 donation from Coach Baker. He says, hit that like button. I agree, co-sign.
Big shout out there. Once again, man, Coach Baker doing a pretty good job with his podcast. Had a podcast I saw before this game. Kind of was breaking down this game before it got into action and also talking about his team. Be sure to check out his channel. Here goes a handoff, and Perkins, once again, stuffed, not getting much, 2 yards. It's been a pretty good contested battle between these two. Not much popping off in the first quarter. They're kind of filling each other out. It's been pretty balanced. He'll look to pass as he drops back. A lot of time stepping up in the pocket. Hit as he throws to the end zone, but that is way past the end zone. And that's 4th down. Good stop by the Tigers.
I think he was throwing that to the parking lot right there. Probably had some tickets for his kinfolk and everything. He was trying to get to him.
They're still trying to show if that ball was caught somehow. They morphed through the stadium. But that is going to be, man, unfortunate stop there for Georgia. They'll have to kick a field goal at least. They'll get the first points if they nail it. Should be an easy chip shot, just a 40-yarder from the 23-yard line. And Blankenship ready to knock this one through. And the kick is good. 3-0 is the score with 2:43 left to go in the first. Still a lot of football here in this one.
We're new to the RFL. Check us out at relocationfootballleague.com. I'm not sure if the commissioner has an overlay for that, but we'll go ahead and drop that. It's okay. We'll drop that in the chat for you guys in just a moment. But yeah, check us out at relocationfootballleague.com. We are watching our 2nd annual college series here in the RFL. Our pro series will start back up in January, man. And boy, are we super excited about that. It's only September, man. It feels so far away. What do you think about that, Commissioner?
Yeah, I can't wait for Season 6 of the RFL to get started. We don't know if it's going to be, well, it's going to be outstanding no matter which way it goes. But if it's a, oh man, $50 donation. Big shout out to Coach Carter. Whoa, look at this return too. He gets to the 30. But yeah, shout out to Coach Carter for the London Black Knights with the donation here.
Yeah, big shout out to you, man.
Clemson back out onto the field. Looked pretty decent out onto the field last time, but just could not advance too much on Georgia's defense.
What's going on, Xander? Shout out to you, man.
Big shout out to Xander Gold, LSU running back right there. Interested to see what they do next week after that close contested win over Miami by a field goal.
Oh, yeah.
16-13 was the final score of that one. You want to look back at that one, of course, check it out on the channel. Under center here, Fecky hitting the drag and trying to take off. That's Rochester down at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain.
I'm not going to judge Fecky too early right now, man, but he's got to start taking some looks now. I want to see the flashiness of this Clemson offense that we saw last year, man, putting up 40-something points a game.
Yeah.
He's got to be a little bit more aggressive than conservative.
Let's see what they'll call here on second down. They'll run it with Marlon Marshall breaking the tackle. And this was a running back that submitted a attribute to be 99 trucking, so he's going to be a tough guy to bring down. He's definitely got some size to him, too. So, yeah, he's a pretty big boy, man. 6 foot, 135 pounds.
Some of you boys down south, man, may know about it, man, but if you ever felt a cement bag, that's exactly what Marlon Marshall feels like, man, a bag of cement when you're trying to tackle this guy.
High snap, but they'll run it here as he'll get past the 45, picking up 5. So Clemson trying to mix it up, running the football. They've thrown the football a few times. And like you said, probably looking to see them throw it a little bit more. Definitely got the targets out there, 290 overall receivers. And a run here up the middle, and man, he had a lane. Should have just kept going straight. That would have been a first down all day. Instead, falls 2 yards short for third down.
Yeah, he tried to lower the boom there, man. I saw him dip that helmet down there.
Try to show off that 99 trucking rating, huh?
I know, yeah.
Not going to work, buddy. A 3rd and 2 shotgun. Fecky in the gun. Slow exchange, setting up the blocks, though, and here goes Marlon Marshall, juke move, and he's off to the races, to the 20, the 10, and it's a touchdown for the Tigers. What a play.
Wow. I'm going to tell you, man, right there, Tyler Simpson did not do his job, man. Had the guy dead to rights right there, got to make a tackle. You see him coming in here, and, man, he just gets past him, and you can't catch him.
And not the second highest overall rated running back in this series for no reason. Look at that move. Puts a nasty move on Michael King and shows us the afterburners. This could be we kind of figured he would be an all-around balanced kind of back because we know he can run through you. He shows off that he can run away from you as well as make you miss. So that's almost looking like the total package right there on that run. Just about saw it all.
That was King, you said? They got Michael King?
Yeah, it was Michael King got juked out of his socks. Yeah.
There's a right outside linebacker on here that has 42 as well. Alfred Walker.
Alfred, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, Alfred Walker.
Sure okay.
Yeah, so there are some teams that do got dual numbers on the same side. That's because I was waiting for people to reach out to me about their numbers, so I kept them the same. And
swap these things.
You're gonna have to move these around.
It's that thing be throwing me off sometimes, man. I feel bad. Last night I was calling someone, kept calling the guy's name, and the other guy's getting scrapped too. Oh man.
Yeah, man, definitely gotta do something about that. 7-3 is the score. Clemson taking the lead, trying to show, hey, we're the #1 team in the country. You're not going to take that away from us, even though they are here on the road in Sanford Stadium. Is going to take this one out of the end zone. Zamar Scruggs breaks a tackle, still on his feet, and gets to the 26. See Lito showing glasses of milk in the chat here.
See, I see what Mitch is saying here. See, it's got 24. That's supposed to be Derricus Daniels is actually the safety there. but he's got the 24 as well. You see, I see this one.
There's a handoff, and he's got the open field juke move, and this is what we were expecting and kind of were excited to look forward to as these two running backs go at it. 41 yards off of 9 carries. Perkins exploding on that run. I think these might, I mean, just looking at it, I think these guys just may be the top 2 running backs in this class, man. I mean, definitely showing it, not just having the overall, but showing the play as well on the field. Trips down at the bottom of the screen here. Play action. Kai Cash looking to try to throw one down the field. He will, and he overshoots Simpson. And, man, you rarely see him do that. That's the end of the first quarter as well. 7-3 is the score here as we head into the second. That could have been possibly a touchdown for Georgia right there. Good thing, at least for them, that was just first down. Second down and 10 now here. Empty set here on offense. Throws over the middle. That's open. Can't power through for a first down, but he'll get close to it by a yard.
The entire Clemson Tiger defense just swarmed to try to take that guy down right there.
And that was a pretty big dude.
Yeah.
Don't got the height and everything right now currently on him, but he looked like every bit of 6'6" plus, or whatever height he is. Definitely over 6 foot. But a third down and 1. Motion into the formation. And Kai Cash swatted down. What a play. He got airborne to put that one down. That's another stop for the Tigers defense.
Everybody's asking arcade or simulation. Hey, let's stop worrying about this game setting.
Yeah, this is on arcade, and arcade. We had skepticism at first that we thought it affected the defense. It does not affect the defense. It just makes the plays more bigger, as it should be in college, and so we chose to stick with that. And of course, you guys saw once we made that switch, seen a lot more realistic college-like games, and so we're definitely staying with arcade. Definitely shouldn't be no problems from here on out, and especially if it was a problem for the defense right now, this score wouldn't be 7-3 at this moment. It would probably be way higher than this. So you can tell it does not affect defense as we thought it did.
I remember last year when we had those settings, man, and Ohio State was killing everybody through the first 4 to 5 weeks, and everybody was crying about the sliders.
Things definitely different now. I think that was just based off the players, the different types of players in the league, and of course added sliders onto this arcade to make it a little bit more better. But first and 10 here, a run, and Marlon Marshall not going to run through Derrickis Daniels. That's a great tackle. Submitted on submitted right there. And still got some time in this game. Brandon Fecky been really emptying out the backfield a lot in this empty set. And a clean blitz hit as he throws, and man, that was great pressure.
Oh yeah, I thought that was going to be a bit of a mismatch there, man. Didn't have anybody over the middle, but Fecky not able to get that ball to anybody after the pressure there.
Yeah, that pressure came in quick. There was absolutely no one there to block him. Sent way too many guys, and great job pressing up as well. Didn't make it easy for the receivers to get open. 3rd and 8. Fecky, 4-man rush, so he's got some time here. Pressure is coming, and down he goes for a sack. That's going to be Jermaine Taylor.
Oh boy, this defensive line is really stepping up right now. It's a huge sack right here down inside the 10-yard line, and Fecky doesn't have anywhere to go, man. Georgia just got the Bulldogs everywhere, man. There's really no one to throw to except underneath right there. He was trying to throw it. I will give him credit. He was trying to find a deeper man to throw to there, but man, taking a sack right here is not going to help either.
Yeah, great job by Jermaine Taylor. Looks like he fought a little bit of a double team, was able to get through once the one of the linemen came off of him and made a great play. Submitted defensive tackle right there. So they'll punt out of their own end zone. And Georgia's got some blockers. Spin move not going to work out. That's a great open field tackle there on special teams. Great field position. What'd you say?
If he lands that field goal, he was gone on that one.
Oh, yeah. Spin move, yeah.
Spin move, yes, sir.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody on that side of the field. He probably would have been out of there. Only right to have him still handling the football, even though he's on defense, related to Scruggs. They don't need much yards to be able to get some points and to get into field goal range. But they're looking for 6 to try to take the lead back. Counter run play. Here goes Perkins, still grinding out some yards, running through Skowski to a 37, 7-yard gain. Shout out to the guys watching. See Antonio, is that Aguano? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Sorry if I botched your name there. Second. Okay, I didn't read that right. Oh my God, nasty juke moving off to the house. Cam Perkins, touchdown. Georgia, both of the running backs with incredible runs.
That's just a crazy move right there out the backfield. And just puts on the acceleration immediately after that.
Oh my God.
Right there. Not sure who went worm diving right there, man. But man, Perkins has definitely put somebody in the mud right there.
Man, he sold that one hard. He was gone. Snatched his soul with that juke. Excellent run, man. These two running backs putting on a show as expected. And the extra point is good. 10-7 the score as they go 44 yards in 2 plays. Georgia now on top. And still with the outdated dab there. I guess cool. Brandon Fecky looking to try to get the Tigers back out on offense and drive them down the field for another possible score if they can.
Cam Perkins, after juking someone into the mud, says, I do him dirty.
Yeah, he did him dirty. Did him filthy, actually. Well, shaping out to be the game we expected it to be. Back and forth, contested. We still got a lot of time in this one. 9 minutes exact in the second quarter here as Melendez, submitted cornerback prospect, takes a knee. And the offense of the Clemson Tigers will get started out at the 25. Quarter and 3 minutes into this game. And we definitely have had some great action between the number 1 and number 2 ranked teams. Winner will be the new number 1 team, or will stay the number 1 team. Here goes a throw over the middle. That's going to be caught. First down, Julian Barnes.
Solid first down. Trying to get a replay on this to see. Yep, here we go. That's just a nice route ran over the middle right here. Great job by Clemson right there getting that ball moved.
And a dig route there over the middle on Campbell, and was able to get that separation. And Julian Barnes, 6'6", but only 196 pounds. Still a pretty big dude. Might have to get a tad bit bigger. Utilize him in the slot, though. Here they go with some play action. Great pickup block. Throws to the sideline. That's almost intercepted by Zamar Scruggs. Great defense.
That was an awesome press here by Georgia. Saw them with the man-to-man coverage on the outside right there, man. As you can see, Scruggs all over that one right there, man. No room for those wide receivers.
Yeah, excellent coverage. Really been emptying out the backfield a lot this game. Fecky into the flats here and step out of bounds. Actually, bad one right there. Didn't gain anything. So no loss, though, at least, but Nothing on the play. Big shout out to Hustle or Nothing for the $20 donation. RFL fam showing up strong here tonight.
Down. 60 outlaw.
3rd down and 10. Trips out to the right side. Brandon Fecky. Shot deep down the field. That's going to be caught by Julian Barnes inside the 20. Not 6'6" for no reason. 41 yards on the reception.
Now that's how you move a chain right here. Standing right in the pocket, just delivers a rocket to the other side, center of the field. There's multiple Bulldogs right there. Doesn't phase Barnes here, though. Great catch, great holding on to that ball right there, man. Great pass by Fecky.
When in doubt, you need a big play down the field. You need that jump ball. Go to your tallest receiver. And Barnes getting it done. Excellent job of high pointing the football there. Under center, single back formation. They'll run it with Marlon Marshall up the middle of the field. Juke move, and Derrick Daniels able to stop him, but not before he sets up 1st and goal for the offense. 85 yards off of 8 carries here tonight.
This is a great looking drive here by Clemson. Starting to show that power right now, showing why they're the #1 team in the country. Really liking what they're doing with the running backs. And that's just a great pass also by Brandon on that previous play to set him up down here in the red zone.
Man, I don't want to point it out, but man, he's been breaking the ankles of Michael King all game. He definitely needs some help when it comes to that one-on-one situation. The 1st and goal here at the 7. Shotgun for Fecky. He'll look to pass, trying to get in the end zone. Checks it down to Marshall, who's trying to still show us that 99 truck, and it's not working. 1 yard gain, 2nd and goal. So 6 yards away from the end zone. 2 safeties high. And just about the middle of the end zone, they go to Marlon Marshall again, and he's plugged. I got to give credit to the Georgia's defense for standing him up despite having that attribute, and he hasn't been able to run through any of them yet.
Yeah, he's got solid rushing, 9 carries, 87 yards though. But yeah, he's definitely trying to lower the boom, man. It's not working out. It's lowering the boom.
3rd and goal. Trying to get into the end zone here. Great protection. He's got all day. Takes off to the end zone. Touchdown.
Hey.
Tigers. Brandon Fecky. Wow.
Trying to get a little spicy right here in the red zone, man. Really like the awareness right there to see. He's got a hole right here. Just run the ball. You can't teach that. It just makes a decision right here. Wise decision, man. How many times do we see quarterbacks just stand there and throw the ball away, try to scramble out of the pocket? Great awareness right there to go ahead and get that touchdown, man. Put it on his back right there. I like the play right there, Brandon Fecky.
Excellent play right there. It gives the Tigers back the lead. And the extra point ready to put them up by 4. And the kick is good. 14-10 is the score. They go 75 yards in 8 plays.
Sorry,
Yes.
Malcolm Washington. I won't be calling him that.
Where do you say that? He said in the chat.
I love the community.
Freak.
Nickname.
Oh.
Grown man. It's the grown man, bro. I'm not calling him that.
Yeah, that's not the way to go for us up here in the booth.
Oh, man. Gotta love the RFL, man.
Absolutely, man. Great community.
Oh, yeah.
Big shout out to all you guys watching. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the RFL. Share this game to everyone that you can. Get them involved. Put the RFL out there, man. This community continuing to grow day by day. We'll field this one from about the 8. Zamar Scruggs has had some pretty good returns. He'll have another good one here to the 31. And Kai Cash and the offense looking to try to grab their lead back.
Jacob says, stopping it real quick before I'm hitting the gym, man. I heard Fowler takes the gym with him.
Right.
Oh, man.
Big shout out to Coach Reed. 2 tight end set under center here for Cash. Handoff up the middle. Trying to hit the spin move. That's not going to work. As he's brought down at the 33. I think he did fake out number 67 there.
Oh, yeah.
2-yard gain. That's one thing about Perkins, man. He's shifty, man. He's got the juke move. He's got the spin. That's the same deal with Marlon Marshall, too, man. I mean, even though he's really trying to take someone's head off with a truck. I mean, these two backs, very interesting. Here goes a shot down the field. That's going to be broken up by Ali Melendez, I believe. Actually, no, I think that's Goodwin.
That's Melendez, isn't it?
I think he does wear number 23, but I'm not sure if it looked like it was number 23. That's why I said Melendez at first might have been him.
Well, that's a little confusing. Gotta fix this.
3rd and 8 over the middle of the field, open for a first down. Zan Nasir, the tight end. Man, this is an athletic tight end. I think he's going to be great in the RFL. Will definitely be a guy I feel that will be getting drafted. I think almost every submitted tight end will get drafted. Just too many great ones in this class. But for him, I mean,
he's a little underweight, isn't he? 246.
No, that's actually pretty all right. He's got the height, 246. Not really. You know, some tight ends in the 240 range, 250. So not too bad. He's definitely got the height there. And a juke move, setting up his block spin moves, and man, he just looks like he always tries to add that extra pizzazz to his runs, man. Juke, spinning, he does it all.
He's acting like he's playing a video game or something out here, man. Trying to make sure he gets all of his fluidity out of the control stick right there.
Yeah, I remember that run in the scrimmage game, man. That spin and juke for the touchdown, that was incredible. Here goes a run. And he, I believe, has the first down if they give him that forward progress. But they'll say 3rd and 1.
I really like the attack right here by Georgia, just attacking this defensive line right now, trying to tire him out while they move this ball down the field, man. It's a very, very smart way of playing against Clemson.
3rd and 1. In the gun. Here with Cash. He'll motion a receiver into the formation. And Cash looking to play. And Cash is out with a first down. As the motion man gets to the 25 to move the chains.
That was awesome right there, man. Clemson decided to send the house there. They just threw right on the back door. Nice pass, nice awareness here. And see all those guys swarmed into the ball right there. That allows Kai Cash to get open right there underneath, man. It's a great move right here by Georgia.
Yeah, excellent. Kai Cash, despite the quarterbacks not really taking off too much with big plays down the air, they've still looked pretty good. More so Kai Cash right now. 1st and 10 at the 25. Closing in on 3 minutes left in this game. Play action as he looks down the field, throws to the sideline. That's going to be caught for first down. Back to Blaylock. Blaylock, I think that's how you say it. Blaylock. Okay, yes. Nice catch, though, right there. Good ball placement on the comeback route. That's Ali Melendez. He is working on there. Submitted cornerback, and that's a tough route to cover, man. That comeback route, I mean, they get you all the way believing it's a streak, and the minute they are getting past you and you think that they're definitely going to go deep, just break it down, and it's hard to recover.
Oh, yeah. Talk to that guy Mingo out there.
There's a completion inside the 5. 1st and goal, or 2nd and goal here.
Yeah, that little comeback route you're talking about, Mingo was doing that all last night, man. For Ole Miss, man.
Yeah, difficult route to stop. Cornerbacks always say it, man. That's a tough route to cover, man. You got to be prepared, or just about know that route's coming to cover it well. I formation. Kai Cash has got a free access lane to try to scramble. He's got all day, and there he goes. End zone, touchdown, Georgia.
A couple of scrambling touchdowns here by both of the quarterbacks, showing that they're not shy to run the ball in the red zone, man. Solid, another solid touchdown here. This might just come down to the quarterback play, man. Pretty tight game right now.
Man, he just was able to get that ball right over, as you can see right there. He was already down at that point.
Crushed, man.
Just made it.
Is that a user submitted that Skowski?
No, he's a real player there.
Okay.
Georgia takes the lead back. Man, what a game this is. Back and forth. I'm very excited about these sliders, dude. Definitely changed. Yeah, changed the game up. This is what we were looking for.
Should be interesting as well.
Definitely. 17-14 the score here. Bulldogs back out on top. It's been back and forth the entire game. This is only the first half of play. We're just about at 2 minutes left to go in this game. We got an entire second half after this time left to play.
Yeah, I had tried one of your numbers, man, and took a nap, man, before a game, man. And boy, I don't like that.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to get into the mood when you.
I'm telling you, man. I'm just noticing. You know what? It's because I took that nap, man. So now I've done that.
It's all good, man.
I feel like my brain is like just firing back on, man. I've even noticed some errors I've made already, man. I apologize, guys. I literally took like a 2.5 hour nap for this game.
All good, man. Definitely something. Yeah, you gotta be used to it in order to pull that off, man. That's if you're not used to it, man, you're gonna be tired. I could tell a little bit when we were talking before the game. I was like, yeah, he's gonna be a little bit sluggish in this one.
Yeah, my brain's not moving as fast, man. It normally does, man.
Still doing a great job. I think you're doing a great job with the the analysis and everything.
Yeah, trying my best, man.
Single back formation under center here, Fecky. Handoff. Marlon Marshall breaks the tackle. There goes that strength, but he can't get away from Rice, as he'll pick up just 2.
Man, really liking this guy's power here, man. I'm just trying to see him use it to his advantage here so far. Georgia not holding on strong, man, keeping him caged in.
Yeah, I mean, definitely even though the truck, when you know he's intentionally trying to use it, hasn't worked, he has still definitely broken a lot of tackles. But as you said, Georgia's defense really doing a good job making sure he doesn't really take off. Here goes a throw, though, and that's going to be caught. Big time throw to Letner to the 41. First down.
Nice pass right there. Really like how he threaded that needle there, and Leitner taking that into a 14-yard gain. Okay. Fecky getting a little pumped down there. Fecky getting pumped down there on the field right now.
Trips down to the left side of Fecky. Quick throw, and that's going to be behind him. And a good tackle right there by JTL. Only a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9. And a timeout going to be burned by Clemson. Definitely think they may take some shots now at this point. Definitely have the receivers to get the job done as well. Look for Julian Barnes. Guy took a shot down the field earlier too. That's going to be caught up the field for just 2 yards. Not much. 3rd and 7.
Yeah, definitely not liking the check down right there, man. I understand the safety here, but like I said earlier, man, you got to be a little bit more aggressive there. You need 9 yards right there. He just throws it off to the side and gets 2 yards.
Here we go.
I guess it's okay to stop the clock.
56 seconds left to go in this first half of play. 4-man rush, throws, and that's going to be caught for a first down by Rochester.
Yeah, it's a solid pass right there, man. Getting that ball in, just firing it right in that open receiver right there. A little bit risky as he was in coverage, but hey, you moved the chains here, and you still got your timeout.
In the Bulldog territory, getting blitzed, throws, that's going to be caught. Still trying to break off the tackle. Brought down at the 39. These guys acting like they got all day.
Yeah. Just standing around having a barbecue right now. Oh, man.
It's a good thing they got at least one timeout. Then they're going to say no huddle. Where was the no huddle? The 2nd down and 5. And here he goes with a completion, and Letner, first down.
Yeah, I remember being on playing Little League, man. We'd be walking. We say break, and we walking to the line, and coach would be yelling, "Now you guys swear you're the pros walking to the line, run!" Just get mad at us.
Pretty sure coach was like that on the field.
Right.
Less than 20 seconds and counting as Fecky looks to the sideline again. That's going to be caught and out of bounds by Barnes. First down at the 19, 10 seconds left. I say take maybe 1 to 2 more shots. I say probably one shot. If you don't get an end zone, a touchdown or whatever, then kick the field goal. We'll have to see what happens here though. Bunch to the right side, shotgun. Brandon Fecky. He's got 4-man rush and he's got great protection. Shot to the end zone, and that's going to be well off target. Try to go to Letner again, and that killed half the time. You think they should just kick the field goal here with 5 seconds after that play just took 5 seconds.
Yeah, I imagine that's exactly what they're going to do here. I doubt they try to make an old heave. Go ahead, tie the ball game up, man. Take your pride, and that's what they're going to do.
This to tie the game up at 17 apiece before we go into halftime, and the kick is good. Leaves 1 second on the clock here for Clemson. I said for Clemson, for Georgia. How crazy would it be if they...
Solid game so far, man.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely been a great back-and-forth game, man. Tied up. This is what we expected out of the number 1 and number 2 ranked teams in this college series, man. I mean, these guys just neck and neck the entire first half. I don't think the second half is going to be no different. Clemson kind of proving why, hey, man, we're not going to be, we may not, a lot of people doubting us for being as good as we were last year in the college series, but hey, they're bringing it to Georgia, man. A lot of people thought that Georgia should have been in the number 1 team, but Clemson bringing it to them.
Well, Clemson won it last year, man, so they got to go ahead and get that accolade here. Now, I don't know if I ever asked you, man, what made Georgia number 2 again?
So pretty much I went off of Clemson won it last year. I think they still had a great amount of talent. I honestly think that they have better talent now than they had last year. Of course, question just like how you had in the podcast was about Brandon Fecky, how great he would be. But I thought it would only be right to have them be ranked first and prove otherwise why they shouldn't be. And right now they're proving, that they are definitely in the range of this topic. They might just drop down to number 2 if they do end up losing this game. I mean, because they are really putting on a show. Fecky not looking bad at all, my opinion.
But the Bulldogs, you just saw like the strength of the team.
Yeah, the Bulldogs. I gave them number 2 because I didn't think that I had to see what they could do first, and so that's why I put them. I still think that they may be like the top team in this college series, but great game to kick us off here against the number 1 to prove if they should be the number 1 team. So that was pretty much the logic behind that ranking.
Well, that's a good eye, man, because I was a little wondering why they were number 2. I think Georgia's really, really solid. And I was wondering how could they stack up against the number 1 here, man. So far, man, they're holding on to it, man.
Oh, yeah. Looked great in the first scrimmage game. And, I mean, both of these teams definitely have improved from even last season. And that's saying a lot for Clemson as well. I mean, because they were top dogs. But they get to the 27-yard line. And we are ready to start this second half. Brandon Fecky looking to try to take the lead for the Tigers. Been a little bit of a while since they had that.
He's got his team in a very good position right now here at the 27-yard line. Needs to go down and get a score right now, get his team at least a field goal right now, man. Go ahead and just take this lead again.
Yeah, if they could get some points, that will, of course, help out with momentum. Touchdown will boost that up even greater. We'll run it here with Marlon Marshall dipping the shoulder and getting what he can out of the run. He'll get to the 30 for a gain of 3. And 2nd down and 7 here in the gun. Looking to pass here with a clean pocket, and he's wide open, complete to Letner. And Letner here for first at the 44.
And that's just a breakdown of the defense right there, man. They had guys covered right there in the middle area of the field, the second level, and man, just someone just left a man, and Leighton's just wide open, man. Terrible.
Pat McNeil, man, in the chat. That last comment. First down and 10 at the 44. He'll motion Marshall out of the backfield here. Empty set now. Looking to pass, and man, they absolutely blew past that line.
They teased this on Feck's back right now. As you can see, we're second sack of the day right now, and it's overpowering this O-line in crucial situations. Now it brings up a 2nd and 16, and you're going to have to rely on Feck to try to get you closer to the chains and try to convert a 3rd down here. I haven't seen him really go deep at one time today. It'll be interesting enough to see what they're able to do here on the 2nd down.
And that's what happens when you go for the chop block and it proves not to be successful. You don't pull that off. You just give the defender this early access, quick access to the quarterback. And at that point, your quarterback is screwed, as he was right there. 2nd down and 16. Hand off to Marshall. Nasty juke move, breaking tackles, and he is still on his feet, man. This guy, powerful runner. He'll get to the 44, back where they started these set of downs.
And he's 2 yards off of 100 yards for the day. He's out here just mobilizing himself here. It's a solid run right there. I like the play call right there. Brings it 3rd and 10. This is a manageable 10 yards. Fecky's got to get this ball to the chains.
Let's see if Fecky can pull off this first down. Setting up the running back screen, and he's got his blocks, and he runs through, almost gets the first down. Great defense, though, by Georgia. I mean, look at this. Plowing through Walker. Man.
Right through him. Oh, boy, he said, look at his son. I see your soul. Let me go through it right there, man.
Marlon Marshall, man, looking like a beast.
Hey, just because of that, I'd be hyping go for it on 4th and 1 here.
Yeah, I know, right? This guy's just breaking everybody's tackle on first contact.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And in the end zone, this punt will go for a touchback. A return for Zamar Scruggs. And Kai Cash back out onto the field. Georgia looking to take the lead. Man, what a game this has been, man. This is how you end out the week.
Oh, yeah.
A game like this.
Long week, man. It's a solid game here. Glad it's not a blowout. I don't think any of us thought it'd be a blowout at all.
There was a couple blowouts this week, man. I'm still shocked about that UCLA and Texas game. I know Coach Baker in the chat is hurt about that one. Tight formation under center. In a run. Up the middle, Cam Perkins not able to get by Isaiah Simmons, who should be in the NFL, but I guess a perk right there for Clemson.
A perk for Perkins right there. Just got leveled at the 1 yard.
2nd down and 9. Skowski looking like he may apply some pressure up the middle here. Lining up right over the center. Here goes a run. Runs through the tackle, showing off some strength as well. Carrying the football. Cam Perkins a yard shy. 3rd and 1.
Yeah, I really like what Kai Cash did there, man. As you called it, he saw Skowski cheating in the hole right there, man. Hey, he's going to bring one of his tight ends down here. Go ahead and throw that lead block there for Perkins, man. It's a solid pickup on the play for Georgia.
Watch out for Simpson in the slot here at the bottom of the screen. Could go his way. And that's exactly what they do. Actually, they go for Nasir. It looked like, man, if he had thrown it to Simpson, that would have been a first down for sure. He had nobody on the outside. He tried to go with the furthest inside guy, and he threw it right in between both of them.
Yeah, that's just a poorly thrown ball there by Cash, trying to get that ball. He had 2 guys wide open right there. He's got to find a better accuracy on that play right there, man. Now it's a 4th down.
Punt down the field. And Clemson going to field this one inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. Melendez unable to make anything happen there on that return. And Clemson back out onto the field on offense. Big time game for these two. Who will be the #1 ranked team at the end of this week 1 matchup, man? Game of the week. Definitely panning out to live up to the hype. Run for Marlon Marshall up the middle of the field, and he has just been pulling off those jukes, man. Still tough to bring down. First down at the 28. What is going on with the spot? That is a first down.
I don't know what's going on with the spot, man. That's just insane.
Wow. They mark him.
8 yards in the game. Clearly went over the line.
Clearly went past the 30. How is he down at the... Terrible. Single back formation here. I guess paying them back for what they did to Georgia. But look at this. Doesn't matter. First down.
They say inches right here. I'm going to throw the screen, man.
Man, Marlon Marshall.
19 yards, man.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, man. Over 100 yards rushing on the ground today.
And this old line is just getting in there and just powering through the D-line right now, man.
I had to chuckle a little bit, man. He's even running over his own lineman. Look at this.
Yep.
Get out the way, McNeil. ran right over his own lineman for that first down.
I know it.
Let's go. 30 base.
Draw play. Look at him still breaking tackles. This guy's a tank. To the 45-yard line he goes.
Is this Juice in chat? Is that his name?
I think that's him. Says my bad.
Yeah. We might have to go ahead and let him keep Juice, man.
We got Juice Adams though already here, and that's his name.
We got Juice Adams there.
Yeah. Oh my God, that juke move is just nasty. He still gets caught from behind, no gain there, but he put a move on Derrickis Daniels. 3rd down and 5.
Wow.
He just looks like he just has it all, man.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. No, it's only week 1, but
yeah, it's only week 1.
It's crazy though. I mean,
week one was very interesting, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Week 1 this year was a lot better than week 1 last year.
Definitely. We're gonna have a lot to talk about in tomorrow's podcast. That's for sure. 3rd down and 5. Draw play. Marlon Marshall. Don't know why he cut back, but he still got the first down. That's the second time he's done that, but maybe he's fatigued. Gets to midfield, moves the chains anyway.
When decided to run to the water bucket after getting about 8 yards there. solid run here. Let's go to his left, man.
Yeah, I mean, straight up the field, that's first down and then some all day. And you got Kiso one-on-one in the hole, man. That's got to take that. But I got a feeling like he's a bit tired. He doesn't even look tired. I don't know if this guy's got 99 stamina or what. He's still not even huffing and puffing after the amount of carries that he has gotten on this drive alone. And look, back to him. One-on-one. Juke move not going to work. That's a good open field tackle, but I think that juke sprung him for that first down.
Yeah, that definitely was a solid route ran right there, man. Selling that on the defense, keeping him at bay. And then he gets the wide open catch there for the first down, man. That's awesome.
Here we go.
It's been the Marlon Marshall show. He is still 100% okay in the backfield. And they're going to run him again. Why not? Inside the 40, not much, just a yard.
Fecky says, give him a break. His back hurting. Oh, man.
And the guy doesn't look tired, but you can kind of see it a little bit that he's not breaking his mini tackles, especially on that last play, one-on-one with Zamar Scruggs. And look, he's still not tired, man. This guy, he's conditioned for the pros. You can tell that.
Oh, yeah.
Back to him. And there he goes, taking off. Guy is still producing on the field. I don't know how many carries did he just get on this drive alone, man. That's crazy.
He's 6, man.
I think he got more than that. He probably like 8. Jesus, then he caught the ball out of the backfield. Finally, he's tired. Look at him. Now he's tired. The 3rd and 1. Probably shouldn't give him the football in this situation, but they do, and he still picks up the first down. And you can tell from that juke attempt, yeah, he's gassed now.
Oh, my, man. 145 yards in a day. This guy is definitely looks like a heavy tank right now, man.
And they're just killing it right now. Why? Absolutely wearing down this Bulldog defense and the clock.
Hey, when a player says keep feeding him, man, you just keep feeding him, man. He's obviously, he's fighting, battling through the fatigue right now. And,
checking in the new back this time. He said, that's enough for me, coach. Feed me when I get back in. Fecky taking off. He said, hey, I'm going to run. First down. And he tried to get out of bounds, but Zamar Scruggs throwing him back in down at the 11. They actually mark him down as stepping out of bounds. Well, actually, no, they don't. Forgot the clock stops when you pick up the first.
Like a little bit of a cheap shot here by Scruggs. I got to see this again right now. I mean, he breaks out over here, going to the sideline, and he got him.
He wanted to make sure he got that contact. He wasn't getting out easy.
You ain't going out of bounds on me.
Definitely still stepped out, but he had to launch my boy real quick. I mean, that's what it's going to look like, 162 pounds. Here goes a handoff, and here he goes up the field. The backup running back Dixon inside the 5 at the 4-yard line, picking up 7, excuse me. And man, it would suck if Dixon ends up capping this off for a touchdown. Gotta give it to Marlon Marshall. I'm pretty sure he's having a word with a coach. And there he is. He said, "Put me in, coach." He's not scoring a touchdown over me. But they're going to pass it. Here goes a throw into the flats, and Chalk not going to get the first down. You can chalk that. 1-yard gain. Eric is Daniels on the tackle.
Let's go ahead and give it to him, man. Dive.
Give it to the tank, man. That might just be his name, the Tank.
The Tank, yeah, the Tank. I just call him the Tank, man.
And he takes off in the end zone. Touchdown. Brandon Fecky for his second rushing touchdown of the game.
Yeah, I like the vision there. I like the awareness and everything. Solid scramble again for his second touchdown today, man. Awesome.
Man, I thought he looked lost for a second, but he found the way.
Yeah, like he was going to get swarmed up back there, man, but squeezed through that hole right here on his way to another rushing touchdown, man. Solid play right here by Brandon Fecky.
All rushing touchdowns for Clemson. 2 by Fecky, 1 by Marshall. And with that scramble for a touchdown right there, you can see Fecky fired up on the sideline. That's going to give them the lead. This to put them up by 7. And the kick is good. 24-17 is the score as they go 83 yards in 13 plays. A lot of plays on that drive. A lot of production by Marlon Marshall on the ground.
I'm going to tell you, man, what's really going to help them out is if they can keep that production up by Marlon Marshall on the ground, man. This team is going to be very, very difficult to stop.
Most definitely. Now it's time to see how Georgia's going to respond. That was a long drive. Took a lot of time off the clock. And this offense, hopefully they didn't get a little bit cold there on the sideline. Hopefully they were doing their little stretches and making sure they were warmed up for this drive that's about to come. Zamar Scruggs looking to set up the offense nicely with a good return here. Take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
Big shout out to 72 total watching, man. We appreciate you guys for coming through. I'm hitting my stream deck as if I can pull stuff up on the overlay.
Oh, great.
Check us out at relocationfootballleague.com. We appreciate all you coming through, man. Find out the latest news, events, and articles. Follow the Relocation Football League also on Twitter at RFL_sim_league and on Instagram, Relocation Football League, man. Check us out.
Definitely got to get some graphics for that on my end, man. Here goes a run, and he is brought down awkwardly at the 25. No gain on the play, but Perkins over 100 yards rushing here today, as we expected. Both running backs, we knew they were going to get it done here today, both over that century mark.
Yeah, the ground and pound is definitely in the building right now and weighing in on these defensive lines right now. Look for that to be something that's going to be extended through the fourth quarter. Kai
Cash in the gun. You got trips out to the right side here. 4-man rush as he takes it deep down the field. 1-on-1. It's going to be hauled in with one hand for a first down. Brock Melton, 55-yard reception. That may have just tied up the one-hand catch from yesterday in that Ole Miss game from, who was it, Mango?
Yeah, Mingo. Mingo had the 41-yard reception, man, the one-handed.
Wow, what a ball, too. What a throw.
Man, he had that thing out in one hand like he was on a platter serving eggs or something like that, man.
Unbelievable. Wow. Just like that, they are in the red zone. Final play of the third quarter. Kai Cash heating up another connection. This time to the tight end, the Seer. And you know what time it is, RFL community. Put your fours up in the chat. This game is crazy. Georgia trailing by a touchdown, 24-7. They look like they're ready to tie it back up.
This game has definitely lived up to the hype right now, man. Both of these teams playing very, very well here for this #1 spot. There can only be one, though.
Who will be the #1 team when it's all said and done? I'm amped up, man. This game is crazy. Tight bunch formation. And Kai Cash throws completion, and he'll be down at the 5. First down to Tyler Simpson.
You gotta love it when your quarterback is only throwing 15 passes for the day. You still got 17 points on the board. You're down here only by 7 points on the board, and you got a halfback that's over 100 yards. I'd say that's a great day, man, for your quarterback.
And here they go in the shotgun, spreading out the field here. Trips to the left, looking to pass, double move. Oh my goodness, what a route by Zan Nasir. I saw that whole thing develop. That was nasty. I'm definitely gonna have to break that down at the end of the game.
Solid, man. Solid play right there. And it's another touchdown on the board here on very limited passing.
Lost him in the sauce. That was nasty. Extra point away from tying this game up, man. And this slider change was for the best. These games, man, if we get this every single game the entire season, man, this college series is going to be the littest it's ever been, man. Extra point's good. Blankenship knocks it through. They go 75 yards in 5 plays after that amazing kick-starting play with the one-hand reception by Brock Melton. I think that was his first catch of the game, too.
Yeah, it's just a great way to check into the game. Get your team down there, man. Set them up into a good position for a scoring drive. Awesome catch by Brock Melton.
Man, this crowd amped up. Ready for still 11 minutes and 33 seconds in this game, man. This could end up still being even more high scoring than it already is. Might be looking at overtime. Who knows? I actually might have come up with another name instead of the Tank that goes with his name for Marlon Marshall. I was thinking about like an M name, you know, Marlon
Maniac.
Monster Marshall or something. What you guys feeling, man? Marlon the Monster Marshall or Marlon the Maniac Marshall? I think something with the M would.
Marlon the Martian. Marlon the Martian.
Martian.
Like Marvin the Martian said Marlon the Martian.
Man, this has been one heck of a game.
Monster.
Down. 90 Wolf.
Kai Cash says his heart can't deal with this. Yeah, this is a crazy game.
How about the Moose?
Handoff up the middle. And he is a yard shy of the first down.
G said, nah,
Justin
Moose.
Taylor says the Tank. He wants to keep. Well, Justin Taylor
Keep the
says
Tank,
the Tank. We'll keep the Tank, man. Marlon the Ankle Monster Marshall.
Come on, set.
Well, he doesn't just break your ankles, though. He runs through you, too. So we got to come up with something ferocious. I think the Tank fits him well. And look at this. The Tank going to work, breaking the first tackle, as he always has been doing. First down.
Tank Marshall. I like it. Tank Marshall. Marlon and Ankle Monster Marshall.
Let's go. 60 outlaw.
First down and 10 at the 40.
Shoot.
Slow exchange, but, oh, man, thought it was great blocking. That's a great play by Rice right there. 3-yard gain.
164 yards. Is that the most by a back in this first week? 164.
Say it again.
Is that the most by a back this week? 164
not
yards.
sure. It might actually be. I believe it is for this week. It may just be.
Oh,
Look at this.
The Loch Ness Marshall. I like that too.
Loch Ness Marshall. Okay, yeah.
Tank.
We'll figure out a name, man. We'll figure something out. Third down and 2. And this looks like they're going to go straight to the tank right here, man. I formation, they do that. He tries to go to the outside. Should have ran up the middle there. And the middle was right there. Lost that one. Great tackle by Zamar Scruggs.
Yeah. Scruggs trying to make a name for himself, man. Because I don't want to be in the shadow of my big bro, man. I want to make a name for myself here. Coming down, man, making an excellent stop here.
And, I mean, he's been running through. I mean, honestly, I think every time that Scruggs has had a one-on-one tackle situation with Marshall, he's been able to bring him down by himself. One-on-one, didn't get ran through, didn't break a tackle once, so showing his ability to also tackle at that cornerback position. And this is a terrible punt. You saw that just come off the side of his foot bad there. I think that, how many yards was that punt even? Like 10? 5 yards? Wow.
I don't know what you call that.
That was awful.
That's one of those punts, man, when you out back in the yard playing with a flat football.
Man, this did not hit that one right. That was a bad shank. Oh yeah, Fenimore did have over 200 yards rushing in his game. Notre Dame running back. So they'll run it here with Perkins, and he'll be taken down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss there by Skowski. Georgia with an opportunity to take the lead here. Great job by Skowski hitting the lane. Yeah, it's been everywhere, man. That's what you want to see out of a middle linebacker, man. You can see him right there already captain his defense, leading the charge, talking to him. Receiver screen, nasty juke move by Simpson, but he won't get by the next incoming tackler. That was Washington, who missed on the tackle there, who was in coverage. 3rd and 10 now. Kai Cash looking for a conversion here with his arm. Can he pick it up? Actually, I thought they was going to go with a draw. Play action, looking down the field, pressure in his face, and he's open for a first down. It's Brock Melton. Juke move, and man, what a tackle. He got up from the ground to still bring him down. That was a touchdown-saving tackle right there by, I believe, Chandler, but what a play. Brock Melton coming alive, only has 2 catches for 92 yards.
Yeah, man, I always like the very end of games, man. That's when you start to see who's really who and what's what, man. And you got guys coming out, becoming playmakers, man. It's pretty silent all game long, but now with a couple of solid receptions here late in the game to move those chains for his team here, man. Solid pickup.
That was a huge, big-time play, man. Like you said, quiet the entire game this second half. I believe just this fourth quarter, he's come ready to play. 1st and 10. Cash. Pocket is closing in on him. The throw to Simpson. He's out of bounds at the 16. I don't know what Melendez was doing there. He was on him at first, and he backed off. Gave him the space to be able to make that catch and get extra yards. 5-yard gain there.
You know, some players just live for the moment, man. They live for moments like this. They live for the end of the game where they can make an impact, man. You know, and it kind of reminds me of that guy, you know, in the NBA, man, Robert Ory, man. He used to come through in the clutch moments, man. There's players like that, man, who just live for the last moments of the game to make big plays and impact the game, man. That's what Brock Melton is doing right here.
Offset I formation. And Brock Melton will be the receiver in motion. He looks the pass, and Melton makes the catch. First down again. He is still on his feet, spinning off of everything. And I think that puts him over 100 yards, if I'm not mistaken, or at least close to it, right at 100 yards, off of just 3 catches.
Man.
Eaton. Eight yards away from pay dirt, his first in goal. They go with a draw play. Here he is. Juke move to the end zone. Touchdown. Cam Perkins with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And what a beauty that was.
Hey, you gotta use one of your phrases, man. He dipped him in the sauce. right here. Take it out right there.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my.
And that's the NFL. Isaiah Simmons? What? Wow.
Dipped him. Honey mustard, barbecue, ranch, Which one you want, buddy?
Nobody's safe, man. Nobody is safe
Oh my!
from Perkins, man.
Did he dap him? I feel like he dapped. I thought he dapped Skalski right there.
Man, Georgia with taking the lead with that run.
Yes, sir.
What a drive, man. This game, incredible. And the extra point is good. 31-24 the score. We go 57 yards in 6 plays.
Dre, yeah, man. Steelers somewhat customized, man. We basically all these players you're watching are mostly user-submitted players and also generic players from the draft. There are some real players though that are still on the team because we try to keep it somewhat authentic for people who just want to watch some of the popular players. But for the most part, we build our players and generic players over the actual college players, and then we leave whatever college players are still there. We just leave them on the field. No point in just getting rid of them or anything. But yeah, these are somewhat custom. But if you watch our NFL series, RFL series, I'm sorry, NFL, our RFL series, which starts back up in January, there are no NFL players at all. It's all user-submitted and generic players built up for drafts for the past 6 years, man. Thank you for asking that question, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, big shout out to Dre Taplin right there. Glad you're enjoying your first time watching here. Also, for anybody who's new here watching the RFL for the first time, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more action. Man, this is only week 1, the final game of week 1 at that. Battle for the number 1 spot in the college series. You see Rob just put up that supporter thing, so I threw that up. I got the graphic for that, man. So good on that. Now it's time to turn it off. Back to the field here. Empty set. Fecky over the middle. That's going to be caught for a first down. That's going to be chalk.
Fecky's been very, very conservative here, and I'm liking that he decided to, not make any crazy kind of decisions with the ball. That actually is working out in his favor here. Just playing his game, playing a controlled game, and controlling the pace of this game.
Yeah, it's been a great game so far. Motion inside the formation here. Throw over the middle. That's going to be caught by Barnes, who's had himself a pretty good game here tonight. 3-yard gain, 71 yards receiving. 5th catch he hauled in.
Got to maintain ball control here, not make any mistakes, and give this ball back over to Georgia.
Empty set, closing in on 5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Throw over the middle of the field. It's going to be a broken tackle and a first down to the 40 to chalk for the Tigers.
And that's just going to suck the life out of Georgia right now. Now they're down to the 40-yard line. And now they can afford to go ahead and just run the ball and burn off some of this clock right now.
Michael King's kind of been having it hard here, man. Catch right there and gets ran through on the tight end. Awkward that he wears number 25 at tight end, but I guess that's what they do at Clemson, or what he wears at Clemson, because he was not created or generic. He was already on the team. First down and 10 with a motion of Rochester. And he is taken off outside. Great block by the right tackle. Stiff arm. And he is down at the 33. That's going to be Walker who couldn't bring him down, but Derrick Daniels does. 8-yard gain.
Yeah, I understand you wanted to go ahead and get the yardage there, but he's got to slide there and not just take unnecessary hits late in the game like this.
Especially at just 162 pounds. I'm surprised he pulled off that stiff arm, to be honest. 2nd and 2, handoff, and Marlon Marshall can't break that tackle. That is a big-time tackle made right there by Rice. He's been all over the place as well.
He's got 170 yards right now, man. I mean, they want to see this guy doing anything but going north, man.
And 3rd down, this is big for Clemson, trying to tie this game up. Could possibly be looking at overtime between these two. And here goes a quick screen to Letner, and I think he just fought enough for the first down, but we'll have to see where they spot it. The spots have been terrible, but they bless him right here. First down.
It looked like Fecky changed the play at the line right there. It looked like it may have been supposed to be some kind of dive, and I saw him do a hard count a couple of times, and he just throws the screen out here, and they just barely get it, man. Solid play there.
Michael King said, I'm coming in on this action, man. Makes that tackle.
Ready? 18 Gator.
Spreading out the field here with 4 receivers. Well, 3 including the tight end. Here goes Fecky with the shot, and that's going to be caught somehow still by Rochester. Airtight coverage by Kiso, and he still hauls it in.
Man, Michael Rochester just went up and got that ball right there. That was a solid catch there. I thought that ball may have been deflected or even picked off right there, man. He just comes down with it.
Beautiful catch, and shout out to Coach O'Brien, Mitch in the building with the $5 donation. Here goes a throw, completion, and takes a huge hit. He dropped back Jermaine Taylor, defensive tackle, in coverage there, but he came up with a pretty good hit right there. Kind of speaks about his athleticism a bit as well. Anytime they feel comfortable with him dropping back. First down and 10, a bunch formation. Spread away from the line as he'll run it here with Marshall. Close to a first down.
Yeah, this guy just getting powerful and powerful as the game goes down.
Clemson doing a great job right now. They're killing the clock, trying to make it to where there's not enough time, really too much for Georgia, if they score, to get in this game, or to score last minute to win it. And Fecky, clean pocket, takes off to the end zone for his 3rd rushing touchdown, and it's good.
Oh, man, how many times have we seen that this season here, man? Defense back in that zone right there, and quarterbacks taking advantage. And boy, oh boy, does a great job right here. That was just a solid drive. Really like how he milked off the clock here, and they tied this thing up.
Man, this game right now has just been incredible. 3 rushing touchdowns for Brandon Fecky. This kick to tie the game. It's been a while since we saw a block kick, man. We had so many of those earlier. Yeah. But it's good now. 31-31 is the score, 75 yards in 10 plays. But one thing they did with that drive is they left Georgia a lot of time on the clock to try to score and possibly put this game away.
Yeah, I'm still going to call it a successful mission, though. They start that drive with around 5 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. That's what I called it out. I said they need to get the ball, run down the clock, and get the score here. And they did everything, man. They got the touchdown to tie the ball game up. They milked the clock down to 1:30. And now, they do get the ball back to Georgia here. But the good thing is that all you need to do is depend on that defense right now. That defense has been carrying them to go ahead and, try to get a stop right here, man, and maybe get the ball back or maybe take it into OT.
So here goes the kickoff. Clemson sailing this one down the field. They'll field it at about the 2. Zamar Scruggs has had some great returns. Gets it to the 24, they'll say. And this could be the...
Was that Fecky on the hit?
Fecky? I didn't get to see.
That was Fecky on the hit, man.
That would be crazy if they got the quarterback out there.
I'm going crazy, guys, but I think that was Fecky on the hit.
We'll have to look back at that. I mean, even though we can't, we'll have to look back at it at some other time to see. But first down and 10 here. And Kai Cash with an opportunity to win this game for Clemson. Can he get it done? A lot of scouts talking about this kid, saying he's looked like one of the more seasoned quarterbacks in this series. A shot deep. That's going to be caught, and it's off to the races. To the 10, getting hawked down, missed tackle, touchdown, Bulldogs, 76 yards.
And I'm not saying I jinxed it, man, but we were talking about defense, man. I said the defense just got to stand strong here and stop the Bulldogs, man. And boy, oh boy, look at this right here, man. Just go ahead and just, man, give this up right here on the first play.
Wow. Ali Melendez, the submitted prospect. They're getting burned by Blaylock. Man, that's a tough one.
And this late in the ball game, you just can't afford to be giving up deep balls like that. Blaylock taking that to the crib, man. Solid touchdown here by Georgia.
And Blaylock, 90 speed, so, I mean, I guess with that, he's just admitted that he is beatable. And he got cooked right there. Great throw, once again, deep by Kai Cash. And just like Clemson, now Georgia gives Clemson an opportunity to score before this game's over.
And this is just feels just so real, man. I mean, you know, as we know, college football is played between the numbers. Obviously, any football game is played between the numbers, but college football is definitely played in the last 3 minutes of the game, man. You watch any of the big games, you can see lead changes multiple times in the last 3 minutes of the game. And so this ain't over yet, man. Minute and 19 seconds left to go. Hey, Clemson's got the ball.
Could be looking at possibly 40 points before this game's over, man. Now, I know we got a minute and 19 seconds left, but the way that these guys are going at it right now, I don't know what to expect. Anything can happen. Melendez got to be frustrated after getting toasted on that last play. And he's going to be returning this kick if they allow him. And he just wisely just takes the knee. Offense going to get started at the 25. Time to see how clutch Brandon Fecky is going to be on what could be his final drive of the game. Minute and 19 seconds left. All 3 timeouts. Got more than enough time. Of course, as we already know, first downs stop the clock for you in college football. So really a lot more time than you usually get in the pros in these situations.
Both teams have all their timeouts as well. Good.
We've seen some teams not utilize those timeouts well either. Hopefully the staff of Clemson does not do that. But here goes a throw, and that's going to be caught and held on to. Great catch. First down. No need to burn a timeout there as the clock stops.
Solid catch here. Look at the pass going to the sideline, and man, it's just a great catch there. Great pass. They got to get back to the line of scrimmage, though. Too much analyzing right now, man. Get back to the line, run a play.
And we'll have to see what they call up here. Now the clock's going to start as they got set. And Fecky, immediate pressure in his face, but he's able to find Rochester, who jukes for the first down. They'll stop the clock again and save a timeout.
Really loving the play calling by Clemson right now, moving the ball very effectively, getting the first down, stopping the clock, allowing this quarterback to get in the huddle. You can see him down there pumping the field, talking to all his guys right now. He's got them excited down here.
Less than a minute now to go in this game. It's first down and 10. Brandon Fecky taking off up the middle. Breaks the tackle. I don't think he's got a first down, so the clock is still running. I don't see why they're not burning a timeout right now.
Call the T, guys. Call the T.
Call the timeout. You got to call the time. Still running clock here.
Oh, God. 9 seconds gone. 10 seconds
Can't do
gone.
this, man.
11, 12.
Talking about no huddle. It's just wasted about 20 seconds right there with that play. That's terrible. Less than half a minute to go, and Fecky to the sideline. Catch is made, and he's out of bounds. Julian Barnes. 25 seconds left now. Still have all of their timeouts.
Yeah, really, realistically, it should be around 29 seconds left, or actually, no, 37 seconds left.
Yeah, man.
Burned all that clock.
They're actually going to run it here. Better burn a timeout. They do. And if I'm not mistaken, did they call a timeout on that last play when they got out of bounds? I don't know what's going on here, man. Terrible. We're down to 1 timeout left now. 22 seconds. Got to make something happen. Brandon Fecky hitting the drag here and fighting forward. Did he get the first? He didn't. Just fell short. They burned their final timeout. It's 16 seconds left. They need a first down. They need to take a shot if possible. Honestly, they don't really need to take a shot on this play. As long as they get a first down, they should be good. But here goes a throw into the flats, and there goes a stop. Why didn't he just go out of bounds? He did stop the clock, though, so that's good. They should have just caught that one and stayed and walked out of bounds instead of making that catch, all conservative-like.
Solid pass, but man, what does that do for you? Stop the clock.
Man, he didn't even have to catch and do that, man. He caught that football.
Yeah.
He could have walked up the field for a touchdown right there. There's nobody over there.
Yeah. Doing his best acting performance. Dynamic catch.
Well, as soon as they get set, this clock's going to start, so they better hurry up and snap this football quick. Less than 10 seconds now. And he better take a shot to the end zone. We'll throw it to the flats here. What? Oh, man, that's it. Clock hits 0, and that's the game. And Coach furious with that decision. Georgia able to pull off the victory here tonight, and they will be the new #1 team in the college series, man. Don't know why. Man, hate getting down to the wire because of this game, man. It's just terrible, man.
I will say this, man. I'm gonna, when we get on 21, man, the quarterbacks are not playing those kind of games down here in the red zone, man. They're either taking off or they're throwing those things into the end zone, man. So we are on 20, so we got to remember that, guys. We struggled through this game the whole year, so we know what happens down here in the red zone. We all can see it coming, but that's not a thing on 21, man. I just can't wait till we're able to get over to 21 so guys can actually see quarterbacks be true quarterbacks in the red zone late in the game.
Yeah, tough loss right there for Clemson. Had an opportunity to tie this game up at 38. Final score, 38-31. Kai Cash and the Bulldogs getting it done.
Oh, yeah.
He's talking trash there going into the locker room. Man, what a game. Of course, we're going to have to do the breakdowns and everything. Let's first get a look at the stats. And look at these quarterbacks. High percentage completions, 85 for Brandon Fecky and 75% for Kai Cash. So you already know the percentages. But Kai Cash was 15 of 20 for 286 yards. Brandon Fecky, 29 of 34 for 271. No touchdowns, though, or interceptions. But where he did excel was running the football. He had 3 touchdowns in that category, as you can see right here. And both running backs in this game just absolutely lit it up. 180 yards rushing on the ground for Marlon the Tank Marshall. 28 carries for 100. Yeah, I said 180 yards already. He had the 1 touchdown on that incredible run, which we'll break down. Cameron Perkins had 2 touchdowns in this game with 19 carries for 112 yards. These averages absolutely incredible. Almost 6 yards per carry for Perkins there. Receiving, our top receivers, Dominic Blaylock was the guy who made that game-winning touchdown over the top thrown by Kai Cash. Had 3 catches for 102 yards. And speaking of 3 catches too, Brock Melton really coming out in the final quarter, coming out in the clutch, showing out to be that primetime receiver. 3 catches, exactly 100 yards. Didn't get no touchdowns though, but great game. Julian Barnes, 6 catches for 86 yards. Tight end Chalk, 9 catches for 80. Azan Nasir had some great catches as well. 6 for 64 and a touchdown on the day. And Lettner, 4 for 38, and the same for Michael Rochester. Had some great catches. Not a lot of yards though. Blocking, man, it must have been good. It was great blocking on both ends. The only guy who didn't do his job here was Gage Cervenka. He gave up 2 sacks here. On the defensive side of the ball, leading in tackles, Michael King, despite he still did his job though. He missed a lot of tackles. Probably would have had more than this. Had 5 solo with 12 total. Alfred Walker had 12 as well with 4 solo. Skowski with 11 tackles, 5 of his solo. And Zamar Scruggs, cornerback there, coming in big with some tackles. He had 10 tackles in this game, half and half with solos and assists. Monty Rice, 10 tackles as well. 8 tackles were solo, so he was definitely doing a great job. Derrickis Daniels, 9 tackles for those solos. We'll do the breakdown. Well, you guys will be able to see this in the Discord when we hand out, of course, the links. You guys already know where to find these stats when we post them after we take the pictures and everything. Malcolm Washington, though, leading in tackles for loss with 2. A lot of other guys with a tackle for loss. Not going to go down the list in that area. Only 3 sacks in this game. Those 3 sacks all coming from Georgia. Jermaine Taylor pretty much had all 3 sacks. I think Campbell made a sack. This one was the guy I was talking about earlier, whose sack should have been solely credited to him. But I guess Taylor somehow was in on that, and he got 2.5. So great job for him. No interceptions thrown in this game at all. No forced fumbles. Pretty much a clean game. No defensive touchdowns or nothing. Kicking-wise, really nothing went down. Punting, nothing. Kick return, nothing at all either. So that's it for the stats. Now let's go ahead and break down the scoring plays of this game. First in the first quarter, let's see where the first score came from. So Marlon Marshall's 50-yard touchdown run. You can see here, corner pressed up there on the outside, got one off here with Kiso. And they go with a little bit of a delayed counter run play here. And a slow handoff, but what that slow handoff does is it helps set up the blocks. You can see guys getting down the field, getting bodies on bodies. He recognizes that Derrickis Daniels, he's got the outside leverage, got to cut it up the field. He sees the lane. He sees his lineman also, Simpson, I believe that's his name here, already in position to block Kiso there on the outside, and he just hits the hole here. But he does even more than that. One-on-one situation, this is what the running backs live for. They create these situations. A lineman, if you get your running back in this situation, you've done a great job. Michael King one-on-one, and here comes the ankle breaker, which he was pulling off all game. Slaps him to the side. Great block. If this block wasn't laid also by the lineman, then that would have been a tackle right there to end this play. But he also got to give credit again to Marlon Marshall, because he didn't only just pull off that move, he still outran the defense here. And Derrickis Daniels trying to catch up, can't catch the tank. And the tank man, tanks are usually slow, but not this one. Takes it to the house for the first touchdown of the game and for the lead for Clemson. We go into the second half here. And then not only is Marlon Marshall showing off, but so is Cam Perkins here. Two of the best backs in this class right now. You can see the pull here from the outside. And I'll look at Cam here from the outside, from the left side here. Pulling, coming inside the formation here. Handoff, does a great job getting outside, seals that tackle. And I know it's far off the edge there, but Fitzpatrick, what he does is, Isaiah Simmons, he's a fast guy. You see this lane here. This space, he would have had easy access to probably been able to catch Cam Perkins. That doesn't happen because of that block. And it's great blocking also by the small receiver here, Tyler Simpson, just giving him enough. Didn't give him enough, though, to not have to cleanly run down the field. But it doesn't matter because it's Cam Perkins. He just absolutely claims the soul of this defensive back right here. Never even touches him, man. He didn't get a hand on him. Nastiest juke move. And that's not the only juke move he pulled off today, but just gets in cleanly, untouched. The speed is there. House call in Georgia, able to take the lead as he does a little jump up high five there. We go deeper into the game. And Brandon Fecky, this is one of 3 touchdowns rushing that he had in this game. 4-man rush here. And I think they got a spy. If this is not a spy, I don't know what. I'm not sure who this is. It's not Derrickis Daniels, not Michael King. I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's probably Alfred Walker. Yeah, so for one, he probably should have made this throw. He did have that slant open right there. Could have squeezed it in that gap to Michael Rochester. Doesn't take that throw. And both the receivers, not sure why they're both sitting here in the middle. Should have just kept running. Would have had access right there. But instead, Brandon Fecky taking it to his own hands. He's got access. Runs right here. And, man, you see, this could have all been shut down if Alfred Walker, if he's playing spy. It doesn't look like he was playing spy, though. Because if he was playing spy, he would have fouled him. He didn't follow him here. Must have been zone defense. But late with the reaction and the slide, unfortunately, because, Madden didn't put that in the game. Sliding does not mark you down where you start the slide, which in real life he would have been marked down right here. But in this game, it's all about where you end up, where that knee falls. And yeah, like we're talking about with Madden also, man. They wait until you break the line before these guys even react. So that's just a disadvantage to the offense right there. But still a great score. Great job right there. Kai Cash getting into the end zone. This play was crazy. This guy could have took off for days in the end zone here. At first, everything looking cluttered there. You could see there's nobody getting open here. I wouldn't even take this slant that's looking like it's coming over the middle unless he was able to throw a nice little touch pass over the top, but he's not doing that. Very risky. He is calling for it, though. At this point, he's looking away. Skowski's not even paying attention, and I think that's what gives up the touchdown here. He could have thrown a back shoulder in the middle of the end zone here to Tyler Simpson here. And he finally decides to scramble, but look how long it takes for him to decide to do this. Everyone's just shut down. He finally takes off, and just like Fecky, his slide, he gets in the end zone. And that ball just barely crossed that line, as you can see right there. That knee is down at that point, but it's past the line. That's a touchdown for Georgia. I think that might have been the last touchdown in the first half right there. We move on to the second half in the third quarter. Touchdown, second one of the game for Brandon Fecky here in the shotgun. And you can see once again everything's shut down. Slants by all the receivers. He could have probably threw this one on the move right here, but that would have, of course, been difficult. But Brandon Fecky, this is when we thought he was bottled up. He goes to the left, and then he breaks inside, and then out back to the right here. And that throws off the defensive tackle of whom they got in coverage here. Not sure why they have this big guy right here back in coverage, but Becker, that's a submitted prospect, Logan Becker. He's not going to catch. He's not going to be able to keep up with Brandon Fecky here. Completely outran to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Huge play. And that was the only touchdown. Oh, yeah, we definitely got to highlight this one-hand catch also by Brock Melton. I honestly, the coverage was great. The coverage was excellent. Kai Cash with the faith, man. He hasn't thrown to Brock Melton the entire game. This is a great situation. Well, not really. I think the defense has this covered well. You still see, as I elevate the camera here, Simpson, he can't really get over the top still. He's still got that safety playing high over the top inside the middle. And this distance, he should be able to cover that. And then you got good coverage also by the corner. That's Melendez, who kind of struggled here today. But he had great coverage this time. And this ball was just perfectly placed, as you could see it, right there, right over the head of Melendez. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better throw than that, but the catch, man, that just takes it to the next level. That is your first catch of the game, 55 yards like that. I think that catch right there may be catch of the week. That was incredible. I mean, that's up there with Mango for sure. And, of course, he's going to show off with that. With the little bow down. You got to bow down to that man with that catch right there. We go into the fourth quarter, though, and Zan Nasir able to punch it in on this drive. Shotgun. And you can see they send a blitz there off the left side with both the linebacker and cornerback blitz here. I think that's Ali Melendez. No, that's why we got confused with Ali Melendez, Rob. There's another guy wearing number 23 here. And so, yeah, this was the move. This is what I wanted to break down. Look at how nasty Nasir runs this route. Gets off. This is a double move right here. And, man, I don't even know why 67 was in coverage. Was this man or was they? I don't know what this was. He doesn't look like he was playing man. This isn't man. This is zone defense right now. But he faked him hard like he was going out. You can see he's not even looking at the receiver right here. He then looks, and by the time he tries to lay eyes on Nasir, he's already up the field. Excellent anticipation on this route. Good throw and touchdown for the Bulldogs. And then we go further into this game here. Brock Melton once again with another big catch. 37-yarder. Go with the play action. Thought they were going to go with the draw here on this third down. And now the post probably could have took this post deep here if he thought he had it to be able to get it. But he still is able to go deep with this double move ran by Brock Melton here. You can see him selling the post and then going up the field. That route absolutely breaks down the defensive back here. He could have sworn he was going inside, and it's too late when you get down in that situation. This ball is already out of the hands of Kai Cash, and that gives him just enough space to get that one, to get past the defender, makes the catch, and he outruns the defender. This was a crazy tackle. Good juke move too. Boom, breaks Tanner Muse, who I think should be in the NFL, is in the NFL right now. And I mean, the tackler here working his way up to make this tackle. This was a weird tackle, but he makes the tackle, brings him down, first down, and they cap it off with this 8-yard touchdown to Cameron Perkins. Snap here, a blitz coming off of the left side, as you can see, and they still, and what happens is Perkins fakes it. He actually fakes it like he's going to the left side here, sets up the blocks with Lewis. Real quick hesitation, goes right back to the right. Sees that his lineman has this edge sealed, cuts it right back, but he's not done. He already broke somebody's ankles and took their soul already. Let's claim another soul here. A hard dip like he's going inside and then an out. There's nothing you can do in that situation. Absolutely broke down. And Isaiah Simmons is just flying right here. Man, that was a tough one. Key block right there by Blaylock. Honestly, in real life, Booth would have probably made this tackle. Don't know why he's still going up the field. And he's got enough space and speed to get in the end zone for the touchdown. That was a nasty run by Isaiah Perkins as he daps up Simmons for the bird dance. Then we got the touchdown, third rushing touchdown for Brandon Fecky. And this guy was getting it done with his legs for sure. No one open, takes off. And at this point, man, this is what Madden needs to adjust. You see a quarterback obviously scrambling at this point. Real life, this defensive back, he's attacking. He is not going to allow him to get all the way up the field till he passes the line of scrimmage, which the line of scrimmage was at the 7-yard line. Finally decides to take off, and by that time, it's too much of a gap here. He's not going to be able to catch him no matter what the speed is. Unnecessary, well, I guess it's a cautious slide in the end zone for a touchdown. And Clemson able to tie it up with that touchdown right there. But Georgia immediately with the strike. And what happened here was just a clean release. Absolute dirty release on the outside. Well, actually, really wasn't dirty. It just, like I said, it was clean. Didn't put too much into it. Just a great hard outside release by Blaylock. And Melendez just trying to deliver a hard chuck, but it wasn't enough to slow him down. He turns on the jets. Melendez, he's got okay speed with 90, but, you know, that's not the top-end speed to cover some of these fast guys. And great job by Kai Cash by really leading him out there, throwing him away from the safety. Malcolm Washington, too much ground to cover. He can't get to the sideline here. Catch is made. Big-time catch by Blaylock, but this is what you want to see out of a receiver. You know, you make those tough catches, but you able to make the catch and get those yards afterwards. That's what the pros look for. Makes the catch, gets in the end zone, untouched, almost gets hawked down by Washington, but unable to make it happen. Georgia takes the lead, game-winning touchdown right there, and that's the game breakdown for all the scoring drives. So, man, that was one heck of a game. Shout out to everyone who came through to watch this one. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the RFL. Georgia with the upset, now the #1 team in the RFL College Series after defeating the Clemson Tigers in a close one, 38-31. Well, that's going to do it here for us. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator, along with Rob Roby. Rob, you still here? I think you probably hopped out. You still here? No, I think he hopped out. So he hopped out. But we will see you guys next week, well, tomorrow, for the podcast, breaking down week 1. And, of course, after that on Thursday, week 2 begins. So get ready for some more RFL college football action. Till then, I'll see you guys. Peace.
Yo, A2, you crazy for this one.